of what a hero does for you. You think you need someone to pat you on the back. You think you need someone to tuck you in bed.
Greetings, Reapers. I want to talk today about a pet peeve of mine. It's something that really bothers me because I honestly feel like some of us should be aware of this already. Now, I am not a scientist. I'm a science advocate. I like to study about certain branches of science. More of a hobby because I'm interested in it. And I like to promote it because I look around the world and I see all the things we've benefited from the scientific method. In my mind, you can't even go 2 feet without seeing something that we benefit from because of the scientific method. So that's why, I advocate for it. I'm enthused about it. But being a science advocate does not make me a scientist. So even though there are a lot about a lot of the different branches of science that I do understand, there are so much more about them that I do not. Why? Because this is what I do every day. This is what I do for a living. I create stuff, music, or some other type of content. That's where my mind is focused on the majority of the time. The actual scientists, the women and men that are working in the field, the vast majority of the time, they're focused in on research, accumulating data, doing experiments, sharing the results. This is what they spend their lives doing. I don't. So if I don't understand something, and there's plenty that I don't understand, I just can't seem to grasp, I don't say, doesn't make sense to me, I can't grasp it, therefore it must not be true. That makes no sense, according to my understanding of it. But I see a lot of people doing that. And it's usually the guys, on that other side of the wall that usually like to promote this anti-scientific jargon. They seem very hostile towards scientists and science in general, which confuses the fuck out of me because they'll talk shit about science or scientists in a negative way while benefiting from things that science, thanks to the scientific method, we have. This is what I want you to try. And I'm directing this towards those of you who have that sort of attitude, who think that because you don't grasp it, because you don't understand it, it doesn't make sense to you, therefore it couldn't possibly be true. Consider this the next time you go up against a roadblock, an obstacle in your understanding of a particular scientific principle. Say to yourself, well, I work at McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, Best Buys. I fix cars. And I do that most of the day. Most of the day my mind isn't really even on biology, quantum physics. Most of the time my mind is not on astronomy. I go to work, come home, and then have to deal with family issues. Spending my time doing that. There is a small fraction of my life that I actually even spend talking about this stuff. But these scientists, this is all they do most of the time. This is a life commitment that most of them make. He's probably going to understand this a little better than I. Doesn't mean that I'm dumb. Doesn't mean that I'm stupid. It means that I'm ignorant about this because I don't focus all of my mental energy into this. So it doesn't make sense to me. Maybe I need to learn more. Maybe I need to find out some more, ask some more questions. Maybe it's some words being used here that I don't understand the definition of, and I need to go and find out what they mean so I can get a grasp of it. Maybe there's some basics, pretty sure there's some basics I'm missing because I don't focus on it all the time. I'm going to go check it out, see if I can grasp it. And also have the understanding that there might be some stuff you're just not going to get. You're just not going to get it. Try that. Try thinking that first. And I promise you, your intellectual honesty will grow by leaps and bounds. Give it a try.
You're all puppets, tangled in strings.
Seem to be a slave to every narrative they gave, and every social cue they send at you. Engage how you behave, and every issue that they say is official programming that never miss you. Mind becoming fragile like an egg protected by some tissue. They tell you what to focus on, who to be angry with. They mastering the triggers like baited hooks when they dangle it. I sit back and just take it in and watching how you let them win. Simple-minded puppets tied to strings and then blown in the wind.